Welcome to Katie's Culture Tour. Katie is a sausage dog who likes adventure. I wonder where she'll be travelling to today.
I've got my toy kangaroo.
She's got a toy kangaroo. That must mean she's going to Australia. She's going to dive into the Great Barrier Reef and see some bright fish and coral. And then she's going to head off to Uluru, a giant red rock in the heart of Australia. Let's go.
Good day, everybody.
Good day, Katie. People in Australia say good day. She's going to set off and explore, make some friends, and discover some amazing places. Can you see Australia on the globe? Australia is one of the biggest countries in the world. It's also a continent all of its own. It's surrounded by ocean filled with wild animals, sandy deserts, and colourful coral reef.
I'm so excited about going to Australia.
I know you're excited about going to Australia, Katie, but we need to pack your case. What do you think she might need? A sun hat? Sunglasses? I wonder if she needs some snacks. What should she pack for her Australian adventure? Could you help and could you draw and put something in the case? What's this? Katie sneaks something into her case. It's a carrot. It's a magic carrot. I wonder what she needs that for. Have you got your passport ready? A passport is a special book that shows you who you are and where you're from. It's kind of like your ticket to go on a big adventure to other countries. When Katie Sausage goes to visit places like France, America, and Australia, she brings her passport so people know she's allowed to visit and come back home again. You could draw a picture of yourself in your passport. You can collect lots of different stamps from different countries around the world. You can even collect your own Katie passport stamps, one for every country that Katie visits. You can print them out and stick them in your passport, and there's plenty to share with all your friends. I wonder what the weather's going to be like in Australia today. In lots of parts of Australia, the sun shines very brightly and the sky is very blue. It can get really hot. I think she might need a sun hat and some sunglasses. What do you think she's going to pack in her case? And I wonder what kind of weather it's going to be.
Buckle up, everybody. It's time to go.
Buckle up, everybody. It's time to go. Have you got your seatbelt on? Click. Let's go. Wow, look down there. That's called the Sydney Opera House. It's one of the most famous buildings in the world. It's in Sydney, Australia, right next to the ocean. Its roof looks like big white sails. People go there to watch shows, plays, and even ballet. It's a fun place where art and music come to life. This is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. It's a big, strong bridge in Australia. Looks like a giant rainbow made of metal. It stretches over the sparkling water of the Sydney Harbour, and it helps the cars, trains, and bikes and people go from one side to the other. As you know, Katie is a very small sausage dog and she only has tiny little legs. It's very hard for her to climb to the top of buildings, so she has her magic carrot. Little legs, strong and bright, lift and soar to any height, through the clouds, light as air. Katie Sausage can go anywhere. Whoa! She's flown right to the top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Can you see all the cars down below? They look really tiny. Look at this. This is the Great Barrier Reef. It's like a giant, colourful underwater garden in the sea near Australia. It's made of tiny living things called coral. It's the home to lots of sea creatures, turtles, starfish, and even sharks. Katie's taken some pictures of herself in the Great Barrier Reef. What's this? It's called Ayers Rock or Uluru. It's a giant red rock sitting right in the middle of Australia. Super tall, taller than any big building, and it's been there for millions of years. It's a very special place for the Aboriginal people of Australia, and they have lots of stories about it. Some people even say it looks like it's glowing. Wow, look at this. Katie's with a kangaroo and a joey. Kangaroos are big bouncy animals. They have big strong legs for jumping and a long tail to help them balance. The mummy kangaroos have a special pouch in their tummy, like a baby carrier, and the baby is called a joey. When it's born, it's really tiny and it crawls into the pouch to grow, stays warm, and drink lots of milk. The joey stays in the pouch for lots of months until he's big enough to hop out on his own. Oh, Katie's in the tree with the koalas. Koalas are fluffy grey animals that live in the trees in Australia. They're not really bears, they're called marsupials, like kangaroos. Koalas live high in the eucalyptus trees. They eat eucalyptus leaves, which are chewy, not very tasty to any other animals, but koalas love them. Baby koalas are also called joeys, and they ride on their mummy's back and stay in their pouch until they're big enough to climb on their own. Oh, what's this stick you've got, Katie? It's called a boomerang. It's a special curved stick from Australia, and when you throw it, it comes back to you just like magic. A long time ago, the Aboriginal people used boomerangs for hunting. Now they're used for all sorts of things, games and fun. Katie likes the idea of a stick that comes back. In Australia, people use money called Australian dollars. That's what the currency is called, the Australian dollar. The notes have pictures of important people on them. Katie would need some Australian dollars if she wants to buy an ice cream or a squeaky toy.
I love sausages.
Oh, Katie is having a barbecue and she loves sausages. A barbecue is a meal with people gathering outside and they cook meat and fish and food and vegetables outside on a rack over open fires or open coals. In Australia, people love to have barbecues. Katie's favourite are the sausages. Australia has lots of different foods, but a very famous one is Vegemite, which is a spread for bread or toast, and meat pies, and fairy bread. Fairy bread is buttered bread sprinkled with hundreds of thousands. Can you draw some Australian food on an Australian plate? All the countries of the world have a flag. This is the Australian flag. It's red, white, and blue. Can you see the colours? Red, white, and blue. Katie's made a friend. She's an Australian cattle dog. This breed was used for herding animals, droving cattle over long distances. It's called an Australian cattle dog. Here's an Australian fact sheet all about Australia. You can stick it in your passport book and see if you can answer some of the questions. Katie's made lots of friends in Australia. I wonder where she'll be going to next.
See you soon for our next adventure.
See you soon for our next adventure, Katie. And don't forget, we've got some cool colouring pages and quizzes on our website. You can send some of your colouring pages to hello@katiesausage.com and we'll choose some to put on our website. We have some Katie Sausage t-shirts from all the countries she's travelling to and a crochet toy pattern. Once you've made your Katie Sausage, you can tag @Katie Sausage on social media. We'd love to hear where your Katie Sausage is travelling to. Check out the cool circle time or bedtime stories. There's one for each country she visits. This one's about Australia. We've got something special to announce. Katie Sausage in Australia. You can listen to it on Spotify, Amazon Music and other music channels. See you soon for our next adventure.